Hey, this is John and Dan with another edition of Dan's Models. And this looks like another short car. Is this another dated car for your vintage train?
This is another old-time car. Now, this is a kit that I actually built a while ago.
HO scale, right?
HO scale.
Should mention that.
Yeah, it's an Intermountain kit. And this one was kind of neat because, it actually has wood pieces for the sides and the deck on the inside.
I can see the sides from this angle.
Yeah.
I can't see the deck, but I can see the side there, and it's, look at that.
Yeah, that's actual wood. The car's made with a plastic outer body, and then you put these, because the real ones were made of steel and wood.
So the plastic is the steel.
Right. So
and the wood is the wood.
Right, and wood is the wood. So this was actually one of the convention cars that they sold at the 2000 NMRA convention when it was in San Jose.
Okay.
And I bought a couple of them. And so far I just built the one.
So were they like little collector's item type things, or what?
I think it was some kind of special edition for the convention. As I recall, they had the SP gondolas, and they also had a Santa Fe boxcar, which I think I bought one of those too.
Seems like it could be a collector's item if people know that's what it is.
Yeah, possibly. I've seen them turn up on eBay from time to time. I don't see them going for like incredible amounts of money, so I don't think they're that collectible.
Well, it was only 15 years ago, that's why.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. But anyway, this one, this is one of the cars that I built a while back. I didn't just build this recently for this shoot that we're working on. But I thought it would fit in nicely.
Yeah, it will, definitely. It's about the same length as the boxcars we've been watching for the past month or so.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This is probably 35, 40 feet. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah,
but
it looks cool.
Yeah, but it's got it's cool. It's got like separately applied grabs, and I didn't do too much extra detailing on it because it's already pretty detailed. But I did add the Katie scale couplers and uncoupling levers. And I think I added the metal wheels. I think the kit may have come with plastic wheels.
Well, it seems like all of your other Intermountain kits were plastic. So
of a certain vintage, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they weren't plastic.
I use metal wheels on all my rolling stock. So,
we haven't mentioned this in a long time. Why don't you tell the viewers why you use metal wheels?
Basically because plastic wheels are crud spreaders. My observation, after being a model railroader for quite some time.
I can see the hate mail being typed already.
Yeah. Well,
how dare you say
your mileage may vary, but generally you get this sort of grimy black colored crud. It makes a little tire on plastic wheels, and that's just rolling all around your track and spreading grime all over the place. Metal wheels don't accumulate as much of that, and I think it's because the metal on metal between the wheel and the rail keeps it somewhat clean.
Could also be that metal is a less porous or a more dense material.
That's true. That may have
certain types of plastics.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. It's that stuff that I'm sure if you were to break it down, like scrape it off and put it under a microscope, it's probably oil and dust.
Probably. But I've literally seen plastic wheels that have a tire of that on it.
Do you know what also collects that crap? Another place where plastic is. Do you know the old mice for computers? And you take the ball out and there's those little plastic things. It's that same gunk, right?
Very similar. Yeah, it looks the same.
And that's made out of hand oil and dust. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Because you put your hand on the mouse track thing.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm sure that has something to do with it.
I bet that's what it is.
But
same junk.
Anyway, one of the things that's kind of cool with this car is because this wood is separate from the plastic, you can weather it separately and give it a slightly varied look. I know that when we did our weathering and detailing video on rolling stock, I had a stock car.
I remember. That was a lot of taping and masking.
That was basically solid plastic,
Yep. Molded, right?
I made it look like this by doing a lot of careful masking of the ribs and then weathering the interior portions separately. Because this is already a separate piece, I basically just pre-weathered the wood piece before I glued it in, and then it's automatically different.
Yeah, that's a great way to have that effect too. It's a lot less work.
Right. So, not sure. It's been so long. I think this is dry brushing. Actually, what I used on this
like
car.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did this before I got into using a lot of powders. So that's how I did that. And this, it's got pretty good underbody detail.
Yeah, it shows up really well in the lighting
rigging
that we have right here.
Yeah, it's got like most typical Intermountain, it's got pretty good detail.
Yeah, see that looks really nice. And I remember from the weathering and detailing videos, you show how to do this exact kind of weathing. I don't remember if it was a wooden piece.
That was
plastic.
That was a
it?
plastic piece I made to look like wood. This is actual wood, so this was done, a little differently. But it's pretty cool. It's I think it's laser cut, and it's got little nail holes in it and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty detailed, so it looks pretty good.
Do you know what's amazing to me, thinking back about the weathering and detailing videos, is that you got the plastic to look that good.
Yeah, it came out pretty good after, it takes a little bit of work to make plastic look like a piece of wood, but you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Well, there you have it. Another nicely weathered and detailed piece of rolling stock. This one, I like the wood. That's doing something for me.
Yeah.
That maybe having it be real wood is what's doing it, but it looks just real,
Yeah.
All that weathering and streaking and crap inside like that. It looks like grease marks and stuff. It's very, very nice, very convincing.
Yeah, thanks.
So, yeah, all right. Well, guess that'll do it for this week's Dan's Models. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Bye.
next week. Bye.
Yep.